everyone. Hope all is well. Shout out to Karen Barrett. Karen Barrett, you play too much. It's been a long day, but I saw this. Karma. They say karma is a witch. It looks like she came quick. Remember the pooper guy? So disgusting. So depraved. Remember the pooper guy who put his poop on the lady in her face as you were sitting waiting for the subway? This is your boy. Well. Karma came today. She didn't forget his address, even though it was in Riker's Island. Yeah, Karma came today. He had a lesson to learn. Yeah, they put him with a cellmate. Last name is Burns. Alleged NYC perp Frank Obrakwa scalded with boiling water on his face while at Rikers Island. Wow. Scalded with boiling water on his face while at Rikers Island. The sicko, who allegedly smeared his own feces on a New York City strap hanger, was scalded in the face with boiling waters on Rikers Island, the Post has learned. Frank Obrakwa's face is expected to have, quote, have scars for the rest of his life, end quote, after a fellow Rikers Island detainee splashed him with boiling water late last week at the Anna M. Cross Correctional Facility, jailhouse sources say. The attacker ironically, listen to this, y'all, the attacker ironically has the last name Burns and was moved to a different housing area following the incident, a source noted. Obrakwa, who infamously told police, oh, SHIT happens. Oh, after he was arrested for rubbing his own feces on a 43-year-old woman as she waited for the subway on February 21st, had a target on his back following the nauseating incident, sources say. He didn't deserve it, quote, he didn't deserve it, but if anyone was going to get burned, he would be the first one in line, a source noted. Here he is, putting feces on that woman. Can you imagine? The source pointed out the incident could permanently disfigure Obrakwa, and his attacker, who was in custody on felony assault charges, will likely be rearrested on new raps. Whoa! Now, when he harmed that woman, what did he tell the cops? SHIT happens. Oh, and guess what? Getting your face burned and scalded too happens. Wow. Talk about karma. He may have moved from that hotel to jail, but they say karma never forgets an address. And it served him up to his regret. So think, he put poop, oh, I cannot imagine, on that woman's face. And now the cellmate with the last name Burns gave him a lesson I'm sure that he's learned. Karma is real. So he may have scars on his face, and those scars can be a reminder of what he did. So just like he put that poop on that lady's face, I'm sure there's got to be some psychological damage, emotional. He can now look in the mirror and see those scars on his face and think about what he did. He put himself there, by the way. The article continues. Wait a minute. Wait. It says, quote, you can wash, I want to say excrement. You can wash SHIT off your face and remain with the mental scars. True. When it comes to hot water, you will have physical and mental scars for the rest of your life, end quote, the source says. The events that led up to the violation altercation remain unclear. Jailhouse sources noted Obrakwa clearly has, quote, mental health issues and has been known to snap at the drop of a hat since he arrived at the notorious jail complex in mid-March. Quote, look at him wrong or say the wrong thing, and he's ready to fight, end quote, one source said. Earlier this year, Obakwa, age 37, became a rallying cry for politicians eager to see changes to New York's soft on crime bill reform laws after he was allegedly caught on surveillance footage defecating into a bag and whacking it across a woman's face, smearing it in her hair, face, and eyes, prosecutors said previously. Following the incident, Obakwa was arrested and charged with forcible touching, menacing, disorderly conduct, and harassment. But because the crimes are considered non-violent, oh my gosh, a judge couldn't set bail in the case, and he was allowed to walk free. He was finally locked up on March 21st after he allegedly barged into an office at a Harlem storage facility, shattered a glass window with a dumbbell, and threatened a worker. Court records state. He currently has another 5 pending cases against him, records show. The Legal Aid Society, which reps Obakwa, didn't immediately return a request for comment. So think, he was even, based on this article, he was caught on surveillance footage, defecating into a bag and whacking it across a woman's face. Went to Rikers and encountered another cellmate with the last name Burns. As that man said, you can, or the person said, male or female, I don't know, you can wash SHIT off your face and remain with the mental scars. When it comes to hot water, you will have physical and mental scars for the rest of your life. Wow. I bet he didn't see that happening. Riker, ooh, that's where you don't want to be. So now, just like he hurt that woman, now he's going to have the physical and mental scars. The thing about it, like I said, she can wipe, and I hate she went through that. She can wash that excrement off, but that's still going to be the horror. But now for him, karma has come, son. And those burns on your face, the scars, he gets to wake up every day knowing. I think, in my opinion, he did this to himself. He did. He defecated in that bag, put in that woman, in her face. So then they let him out, and he committed another crime. The dumbbell at the storage facility. They wants to be up in there. That's the Dust Bucket Boys Club, jail. The Dust Bucket Boys Club is, instead of country club, the Dust Bucket Boys Club. It's the JAIL. They dying to get up in there. What are the odds? He met with a cellmate last name Burns. Mr. Burns gave him a lesson to learn. Karma is real. So now he gets to wake up every day, look in the mirror when you brush your teeth, when you shower, and see the scars on his face. You bought that. I'm wondering when they're going to let this thing out, because my thing is, with those scars on his face, Dusty's are highly irrational and they're highly emotional. Now, he's not going to be in there for life. My fear is when he does get out, he may be mad at women like, oh my God, I did this to a woman. And he's got a foreign name. And not all, but a lot of times with foreign names, there's a major disrespect for women in those countries, okay? So in his mind, he's an angry, dangerous, diabolical, defecating dust bucket. In his mind, he may really blame the woman, blame anybody but himself for being in there. So my concern is he needs to not come out, because he may come out angrier or more damaged than what he is. And then I'm just afraid that being in Rikers Island, and I don't care what happens to him, and trust me, I don't care that this happened to him. I mean, it's karma. But I'm afraid if he's out on the streets, he may really try to take it out on women and then escalate it and unalive some person. That is my concern. So I'd go and give him about a good 60 years. Oh, that's too long. Yeah, that's too long. You said that until somebody's gone. You don't need that kind of time now. Well, let it be you. Somebody that feels that way, let him go ahead and defecate and put the nasty bag in your face. But wow, I just have to share this story of Bakwa. Oh, Bakwa. Komakacha. You want to put it to the face, take it to the head. He put that poop. Oh, I cannot imagine. Oh my gosh. He pooped in that bag. And you know what I bet? He pooped in that bag and pull his pants up. Oh my God. Pull his pants up and keep on walking. You know he stank. Nasty. And look what he did to that woman. Mm, mm, mm. So, Brakwa. Mm, mm, mm. I just had to share it with you. Karen Barrett, thank you so much. When I saw this, I'm like, I'm trying to close this email down. I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Karma has his address. He left the hotel and went to jail. Karma had that address and it didn't forget. What are the odds? He put poop on her face, and a cellmate by the last name of Burns put boiling water on his. What are you doing? It's karma. He is a sick individual, and I just can't. I don't have any sympathy. That is a violent act. Exactly. I don't have any sympathy because guess what? He didn't have to be there. He put himself there by his actions. He put himself there. Again, what's that saying? Is it Les Brown? Where you are today? At some time you made an appointment to be there. So he had no idea, being evil and sick, and I'm going to assume hating women based on his actions. He had no idea that he was going to encounter a cellmate with the last name Burns. Lesson learned. Thanks for sharing. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be aware, be aware, be alert. Why? It's too many dusties out there and they love to do dirt. Bye.